Today, Cheyenne and Kuiu will leave their island. A dozen of their companions have already made the journey. When they wake up, everything will be new and different. The Konkwati forest, beautiful and unpredictable. A long time ago, their parents were killed by poachers, and Cheyenne and Kuiu were sold at the market. Taken in by the Help Congo organization, they grew up in semi-captivity with about 30 other orphans out on the islands. One after another, these young chimpanzees have been shown the way back to the forest. The association scientists have given them each a name to identify them. They have attached transmitter collars to be able to track them and study their behavior. This is the tale of a unique experience. A tale of a year with a family of chimpanzees. This is the Konkwati National Park in the Republic of Congo. Beneath the treetops, the old-timers have no idea that two new arrivals are on their way. The only male here, with his light-colored coat, is Bill, the best nutcracker in the whole forest. He is 9 years old. Jeanette is a dominant female and very curious. Along with her friend, Choupette, she was among the first to win back her freedom. They are 13 years old. Choupette is pregnant and should give birth in just a few days. The father of the baby is presumed to be Mekutu. At the age of 12, he is the oldest male in the group and a crafty monkey. His favorite activity is playing. His partner is Derek. Aged 8, Derek is the youngest male. Derek is greedy, easily frightened, and hates to be alone. The dominant male in the group is Batiko. He's only 11, but he is a real force of nature, sometimes brutal, sometimes merely clumsy. Batiko recognizes the sound of the boat. He signals the arrival of new chimpanzees. This zone of the forest is called the Triangle. It is bordered by the river and so less frequented by other wild animals. For Cheyenne and Kuiu, the two newcomers, a daunting day lies ahead. Of course, they will meet up with old friends after several months apart, but they're heading into an unknown world with strange sounds and smells, and the others will have changed. A new hierarchy will have been implemented, and they will have to adapt. Batiko doesn't like disorder. Sometimes a simple detail can spark things off. Chimps are very irritable creatures. It is calm again, and Cheyenne takes her first steps towards freedom. Trembling with fear, she waits for the others to react. Cheyenne and Kuyu stick together, looking for some kind of familiar reference. Their first surprise is a nice one. Here's Derek. He grew up on the same island as the two young females. The next surprise is less pleasant. Among the veterans, one older female appears not to appreciate the new arrivals. For Cheyenne and Kuyu, it's a delicate moment. Seeking refuge in the trees, they wait for the dominant elder to impose herself. Batiko, the dominant male, watches from afar. But he does not intervene. This is women's business. The newcomers get away with just a few scratches and bites. The operation seems to be over. Batiko can now reassure Cheyenne and Kuyu. Sitting behind Kuyu, Batiko does not see that a final attack is being prepared. Mission accomplished. The hostile female moves away, and she will not return. This is merely the first hurdle for Cheyenne and Kuyu. The whole group will be faced with wild chimpanzees. The threat is very real. The group is still too fragile. The priority now is to find food without men to help.